Are you ready to learn how to do a walk around? All right, so I'm hanging out with my new buddy, Marcus, and Marcus is going to learn how to do a basic walk around with me today. And I hope that you can apply this at your dealership. But remember, there's a few things that you have to know before you take a guest outside to actually do a basic walk around. First and foremost, you have a lot of information on your vehicles. You do not want to info dump everything that you know on your guest. What you want to try to do is find the right flavor to the soup. So you're going to visit with your guest inside and you're going to figure out what the right combination or right flavor to the soup is. And remember, whenever you're doing this, you want to have features, you want to have functions, you want to have benefits. So what things are inside the car, what it does, and how it's going to benefit your guest as they are, doing their everyday life. So feature, function, benefit, and there's one more thing you can ask your guest. Isn't that cool? Remember, retention comes from agreeing. Once you start actually seeing their head shake yes, you actually have the opportunity to know that they're listening to you and those things are connecting. And guests at home, if you're watching this, if you see a sales consultant actually do a proper walk around, give them their flowers. This is a true professional that you're dealing with, and I hope that you're able to get a vehicle from them. So let's start. A good walk around always starts at a Moroni label. You always want to make sure you have the information available for your customers right front and center. So here's a Moroni label, and it lists out everything that's on this vehicle. Now, what you don't want to do, you don't want to read this line by line because that can get very
robotic,
very boring. You want to make sure, however, you hype up some things on the car. You kind of want to be like Little John. And do you know who Little John is?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay. Little John, you kind of want to be a hype man. So you want to talk about some of the things that are on this vehicle that you can hype up to where as you're getting through your walk around, you can bring them back up. One of my personal favorite things is the driver assist package. And we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Leave a comment down below if you know who Little John is. Maybe help me out. If you don't know who Little John is, leave that comment as well. But okay, we're going to move on over here to the front of the vehicle. Now, this is the overall style of the car. And what we're trying to do, and this is for sales consultants and guests alike, we want to make sure that you like how it looks. So take a look at this AMG GLE 53, right? And I want to ask you a couple questions. What do you think of the lines of this car?
I think they're beautiful.
All right. What do you think of the wheels? Pretty cool, right?
Pretty amazing, yes.
All right. And the overall, the color, the style, everything's pretty awesome?
It's great.
All right. So that's the first point of the walk around. And we got a few yeses before we moved on to the next step. We're going to go over here to underneath the hood. Now, as you can see, I've got the car on and running. In Texas, it gets hot. So this makes it a little bit easier to get somebody inside the vehicle whenever we are done with our walk around. Because guess what's going? AC's going. If you're up in a cold climate, maybe get the heater going. That way when they step inside, they're comfortable. But again, we don't need to info dump everything that's on this car. We want to find 3 features. We want to find 3 functions.